Hello friends, welcome to Code Coding. In the previous video, we have seen the syntax of C++ basic code of Hello World. Now we will learn more about the C++ output, that is to print something on the console. We already seen the cout object is used together with the insertion operator to output the values and print text. Just remember to surround the text with a double quotes. So we can also print the text as well as some values number. Okay. But when we are trying to print the text, we need to surround it with double quotes. Now let's see in our demo in different ways how we can make use of this cout object to print on the console. So this was our demo code. Now let's create one more file here. So I will create a new file. Let's say to cout demo. So this is the name of my file. Also I will say .cpp. Okay, and here we will write our code here. So first line that we need to write is hash include, you remember, right? Hash include. So see, this is the benefit of id. You will get the suggestion. So once you get the suggestion, you can click on enter, and then you need to say here in angular brackets io stream. So this is our header library. You will get that option also. After that, you need to say using namespace. So see, we are getting all the suggestion here, namespace standard. Then to end this particular statement, we need to make use of semicolon. Then we need to have our main function. So int main is the function here, and then we have to provide the round brackets and then curly bracket opening and curly bracket closing. Whatever we will write inside this main, that will be executed. So now we need to print on the console. So we will make use of cout here. So we are getting the option of cout also. And then we have this insertion operator. Now let's say I want to print something here. Let's say I want to say I am learning CPP. So this is a message I want to print on the console. So this is a text, right? And to print the text, you need to surround it with double quotes. So I have surrounded it with double quotes, and to end the statement, I need to provide here a semicolon. Now, if I try to run this code, let me close this demo.cpp, also this settings. Then I will say here, right click, run code. So I'm getting error, right? So this was expected, right? Because we haven't written anything. To return from this method, I will just say here return. Return is a keyword, and then I will say 0. And to end the statement, I need to provide here a semicolon. Now if I try to run this code, so here, right click, and then run code. See, we are getting error message as I am learning CPP. Now let's say you want to print one more message here. So how you can do this? So you can have one more cout statement after this. So I will say a cout, then the insertion operator, and let's say I want to print here. It's fun to learn. Okay, it's fun to learn. So this is my message now. Also, I have surrounded it with double quotes, and to end the statement, I am providing here a semicolon. Now save this code and run it again. So I will say here run code. Now let's see what message we are getting. So here you could see I'm getting messages I am learning CPP. After that, it's saying it's fun to learn, but it's printing on one single line, right? It's not printing on two different lines. But if I want to print on two different lines, then what I need to do? After this particular line, I want to go on the next line, right? Because this is our first line. So here inside the double quotes, what you can do, you can have here a slash and then you have here a n. So what does this will tell? This will tell to the compiler that you need to first print I am learning CPP, then you need to go on next line. And once it is on the next line, then you need to print it fun to learn. Okay, now let's save this and see whether it's working or not. So I clicked on run code and see it's worked now, right? It's printing now on the next line. It says first I am learning CPP, then it's fun to learn. But sometimes you can get confused here, right? So sometimes you can understand it like I have written everything in double quotes, so why it's not printing slash n? Because this particular statement is being recognized by the compiler as a next line. In another way you can do it. Let's say what you can do here. Let's say you want to print this particular in double quotes. Again, you can provide here an insertion operator, and then you can have a double quote, and inside this double quote, then you can say as slash n. So this will work in a similar way the earlier code. Now let's change something here. It's fun to code. Okay, and now let's see whether it's working. So I will again say here run code. We should get two statements and on the next line, right? So it is also going on the next line. So in this way also you can do it. It is also third way. Let's say you don't want this slash n. So what you can do here, instead of slash n, you can use end l. There is an option called end l. So this will end the current line and go to the next line. And it doesn't need any double quote because it is a predefined keyword. Okay, it is not something that you are providing. It is a predefined end l. So if I save this and I am learning, instead of CPP, I will say a C++. Okay, this run code and let's see whether it worked. Yeah, see, I'm getting the message I'm learning C++ and it says it's fun to code. So to go on the next line, you can make use of these three options that I have shown you. But mostly I will say you need to use this because it's look much better. So I will be using this to go on the next line in this tutorial. Okay. Now second thing we want to learn was how to print the numbers. Now this is fine. This we are able to print. Now let's print some numbers here. So I will say a cout and let's say I want to print 5. So what I can do, I have to have first a double quotes, then print 5 and then end the statement with a semicolon. Now let's run this code, run code, and okay, we are getting here a 5, but we haven't provided here a end line on second line, right? So it's printing on the same line. So let's have this also end L. Fine. If I run this code, so we are getting it on next line. Also here you could see, just remember to surround the text with double quote. Here we have said that we just need to surround the text with double quotes, but this is a number, right? So if you don't surround it with the quotes, then what will happen? Let's see that. There is no error as such in the code, right? So I will just run the code again. So still our code is working fine. So it means for a number, you don't need to provide a double quote. So double quote is necessary only for the text. Let's say I 5 plus 5. So this is my statement here, 5 plus 5, and I am saying here cout. So what it will print, whether it will print 5 plus 5 or it will print 10. Let's see that. I run this code, run code. See the message here. I'm getting the message as 10. So the plus operator is recognized by the code and it's adding the two numbers 5 plus 5. So you can also test it with multiplication, division, subtraction, all will work. But let's say if I provide this in double quotes, 5 plus 5 in double quotes. Now what will happen? Now this will show you a difference why we don't need to make use of double quotes for the numbers. Now what it will do, it will consider this as a text. So it will print it as 5 plus 5. See, it's printing it as 5 plus 5 and not the addition as 10. So what you can do, you can write multiple cout statement, you can make use of endl to go on to the next line. Also you can try to print the numbers, you can perform the different arithmetic operations as per your choice. So this was our code or the understanding that we want to have on the cout statement. So the main aim of this video was to make you understand the cout statement and how to print the text and number.